So in CBC, we talk about the thought, feeling, behavior triangle. So your thoughts create feelings, right? Your feelings drive your behavior. And then your behavior reinforces the thoughts that you're having. So if you want to change your habits, you have to start changing the thought that comes before them. So let me break this down for you so that you can see how I applied this and then see where you can actually apply this for yourself. So for me, it was that the situation was that rainy season is coming. Last year I skipped the workouts. I paid a price. It took me a lot to get back into the gym. I lost a lot of strength. I spent a lot of time in bed. And the result was that my mental health tanked. So I knew that this year I needed to interrupt that pattern. What am I going to do instead? So, step two, identify the why. So, in CBC, connecting to your why creates emotional leverage. That's why you're in anti hustle business school. Vision and values and connecting to your why is the first module that we go through. You have to be so deeply rooted and understanding your why. What is your reasoning behind this goal? What's your reasoning behind wanting to start this business? You have to get connected to that. So I asked myself, why does this matter to me? Why is this important? So I know that I talk nicer to myself when I'm moving my body. It doesn't even have to be powerlifting. A 20-minute bike ride, right? I feel proud. I feel really sexy. I feel strong. I feel powerful when I lift weights. I want to be a fit old lady. I want to be able to get up off the ground without needing somebody to help me. I want to be able to be limber and have mobility. I want to be able to carry groceries. I want to be able to ride my bike like until I'm old. I want to hike. I want to kayak. So I want to feel good in my body as I age and as I go through menopause. I just turned 46, so it blows my mind that I will be 50 years old here in 4 years. And I remember when I turned 45, I thought, I want to be the lady that goes kayaking and like has this adventurous life. And I was like, okay, so like when's the last time you actually went kayaking? And I couldn't even tell you. And I said, okay, so like maybe you should actually start doing some of that stuff now so that when you're older, that is just something that you already do. So for my 45th birthday, I took myself sea kayaking when I was down in Sardinia. And that has been my fuel for the last year and moving forward of why do I want this? And it has nothing to do with being thin. I mean, it's really hard work to try to get away from the diet culture stuff, right? But beyond that, because to be honest, I weigh like 190 pounds right now. I am at one of the highest weights that I've ever been. And also, when I'm working out, I feel really fucking strong. I can leg press like over 550 pounds. So does it matter how much I weigh? And I've really had to do a lot of work on if the scale said the same thing and it didn't budge and you were still at the weight that you are, but you were consistent. You felt strong. You felt really powerful. You loved the weights that you were lifting. Would it matter how much you actually weighed? And so I really had to get on board with that. And no, it wouldn't, because I could fucking kick your ass. I have to remember that. So that's what we're going with. So that's what CBT calls linking to long-term goals. And so it helps you trade that instant gratification for the long-term satisfaction. And that's what we're going for here.